Okay, my service says I'm live, but it was saying I had a poor connection. That's never a good thing. So if you are live with me, give me a shout out. Okay, people are here. That's good. Hi, Kay. Hi, Bobby. Okay, we're live. That's good. And Alexis is watching. That's good too. Okay, let's see. I wanted to be able to get to a point where I could flip it and see it on my computer too, so I'll do that in a second. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Tuesday Facebook Live. It's fun for me to be able to check in with all of you, but we have stuff to do today. And so I won't spend too much time chatting, but I'm super excited about our day of service. It's coming up. It's on Thursday. It will be at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. So this same time in 2 days. So 48 hours from now, we will be having our day of service craft party, and I'm so excited. So we just have started handing out kits over the last couple of days, and we'll continue to do so for our employees over the next couple of days until right before, so that we could get all of those kits to everyone. And I've gotten a couple of texts and messages that people are really excited. So hopefully you are excited as well for our day of service, and that you're getting all prepped and ready. That's part of what we're going to do on this Facebook Live today. So thanks for joining me. Let's see. I'm going to share with you do an unboxing of sorts for the kit that we gave to our employees, so you could see what they would be working with and what I'll be working with, and then you can adapt it as you like. So stay tuned for that. We'll get to that in just a second. I did want to point out that so far we have sales for the Share Sunshine PDF have reached 195,000 US dollars. So we're so close to the 200,000 mark, which I'm so excited about, because that means we're giving back in a huge way. And so if you don't have the Share Sunshine PDF, then go to covid19.stampinup.com so that you can purchase yours, so that you'll be all ready for Thursday when we have this party that's going to be off the hook. Amazing. Okay, so I think we've given everyone a chance to hop on, and I'll kind of walk through what to expect maybe for Thursday and just how to prep for that day, okay? So if you can't watch on Thursday, no problem. If you're not live, it'll still be on my Facebook page, and you can make your projects later. So I'm going to flip my camera around so that I can show you all the stuff, okay? So hold on one second. Okay, get my camera where it's supposed to be, maybe. I had this all prepped and then I moved it. So, okay. You can see everything, I think. Okay, let me make sure that this is working on my page so I can see what you see. Okay. There's a little bit of delay, but that's good. So now I know you can see what you can see. Okay, so here is what we are giving our employees. It comes in a little bag, but we are giving them all of this stuff. And they were so excited. It's been so fun. So we've got card bases, and we just used the silver foiled edge cards and envelopes because we didn't want to prep and have to do that. They're already packaged together in a set of 20. So we've given them those. And then we've got the embellishment kit that has some felt pieces and some twine and paper clips and things, and charms and things like that. And then some washi that coordinates with the Follow Your Art suite. And then some adhesive, of course, that's easy for everyone to use. So any kind of adhesive that you have on hand will work great. This one's really forgiving. You can kind of move things around before it dries, so that's nice. And then here's the other stuff. We've given them postage so that they can mail 5 cards when they're done. That's our goal, is for every employee to mail 5 or more. And then they've got their pieces of the Designer Series paper cut and ready to go. That's the part I want to show you today. So hold on one second for that. I'll show you what those pieces are. I posted on my Facebook page a link to this map that shows how to do a 4-step card. So it shows the map of how to cut your Designer Series paper. You need a card base, then you add your Designer Series paper, you cut your PDF and add that, and then you embellish. So that's my 4-step card. It's like rocket science. Not really. Okay, so, and then we've also got the PDF. We've got the first 2 pages that kind of tell what's on the other 15, so 17 pages total. And you can cut those out with your paper trimmer or any punches or framelits or scissors. Like, it does not have to be complicated. Just whatever you have on hand will work for all of these sentiments that you want to use. And you can choose which ones you want to use out of the PDF. Okay. So that's what they got in their kit, so to speak. So let me bring you back to this map. And we've got a couple of different measurements on here. Let me make sure you can see this. So this is using a 12 by 12 package of Designer Series paper, okay? If you cut up the whole package of Designer Series paper, you will have enough to make 80 cards, or in this case, 4 kits. So let me show you how that works. I'll pull in my trimmer here for a second so that you can see the measurements. What I need, and I don't know if you guys do this too, but I'll mark on my paper trimmer the measurements that I need. So these 2 sections are 5 inches. Then I've got 3 down the side and 3 1/4 this way. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mark this. I'm gonna cut 5 first, and then I'm going to flip my paper and cut 3 3/4 in inches, and then I'm going to cut at 3 for my long strip. So those are the pieces that I needed, and I just marked it on my paper trimmer, and that'll wipe off later. So that's how I'm going to cut my Designer Series paper. We're using the Follow Your Art suite, so all of these Designer Series papers come in that kit, and we've just cut them all and divided them into 4. Okay, so the sizes of the card bases, that was one of the questions that I'm seeing. I just used their standard size, the ones that are the silver edged, for US standard size. So they're 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but this will also work. If you don't have those pre-cut ones, you can cut your own. And that you just do by taking a piece of 8 1/2 by 11 and you cut it at 5 1/2 to get your card base. Now, if you're working with A4 card, so then you can fold it in half and you have your card base. If you're working with A4, it also works. It's just a little bit wider. Here, I'll show you the difference. If I can fold this, let's see. So here's the difference if you're working in A4. So it's just a little bit wider, like thinner and taller, okay? So that's the difference. The map will still work. So for A4, an A4 card, if you cut that from regular cardstock, this is my little cheat sheet because I wanted to make sure to include everyone globally. So you can use card bases, the standard size 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, or rather, what is that, 1/2 of 11? So 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, I think is how that worked. Just a 1/2 a sheet of 8 1/2 by 11, okay? So now that I've gotten that out of the way, then I'll grab my Designer Series paper, and remember again, I cut mine this way. I'm gonna cut 5 and then 5, which will leave my 2-inch strip, and then I'm gonna turn this strip sideways and cut at 3 3/4, which I've already marked on my paper trimmer up here, okay? So let me make sure that my camera is focused. Okay, so we'll do 5 inches first. So I'm gonna line it up here and slice it. And then I'm going to line it up again and do another 5-inch piece, which will leave me 2 inches on this side, okay? So then I'm gonna stack these, and I'm going to line this up at 3 3/4, so I've already marked it. and then 3 3/4 again, my arrow. 3 3/4 again, which will leave the 3/4 here. See? So this gives you 6 card bases, and I would just divide them in half, or you can use just all of them if you want. This is my favorite one out of the whole pack, so I love this design. So that's, and you get 2 little strips, okay, that are going to be used for one of the layouts I'll show you in a second. So then you'll take your longer strip, and then remember I lined it up at 3, so I'm going to go, because it's a 12-inch sheet, I'm going to do this 3 cuts. 1, 2, and 3. So then I've got all these little pieces here that I can, whoop, sorry, bumped my camera, that I can use both sides for on my cards, okay? So what you have when you get done cutting all of these pieces is you end up with 6 of these little strips in different designs. You end up with let's see, 3 times 4, 12 of these pieces, and then you end up with, can't remember, I'll show you. So then you have 3 different sizes here. So I'll show you kind of what comes in the kit, or that we've cut. So if you cut 3 sheets of designer series paper, you'll have everything you need. I just wanted a variety, so we cut up the whole package and divided it into 4. Does that make sense? So here's the map again, and it's posted on my Facebook page. There's a link, and it's totally free. So you can download this map, and it will tell you what you need to do, okay? So that's how you cut them. Let me show you what that means for the whole kit. So you get these, if you cut up the whole thing, then you've got an option to make a card with these. You also have these pieces. There's 12 of them, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 of this size, the 2 by 3. So you have 12 of those, and then you have, let's see, I think it's like 3 times 18 of these. So 18 of these full paneled pieces that you can use either side, okay? So let me show you what they make in terms of cards. There are a couple of different layouts that I've posted. The first one is the full sheet. So you can do this horizontally or vertically. Then you've got another layout using those rectangle pieces, and you can flip-flop them and use whatever side you want. And then you've got the one with the strips, those strip pieces. And I had an extra strip that I just added to an envelope. Okay, so that's where all the 6 pieces are. There's 5 here and 1 on my envelope. So you really only get 1 card layout with the strips. It's super cute, by the way, but you only get 1 of those when you cut with the map. And then the other pieces, you get 6 of these cards, and then you have the rest to choose with the full pieces. And they're sized to fit inside of the silver lined, but it also looks really great on a piece of coordinating cardstock. So you can also use your cardstock this way if you don't have these note cards in particular. And then you can also use the squares, the rectangle pieces, and flip those over and coordinate those on coordinating cardstock, right? And then the strips will work on there as well. You just line them up. Kind of those pieces, they'll still fit inside the card. Does that make sense? So you'll still have a border and you can line those up for those layouts, okay? I think, so these are just like a simple way to do a 4-step card. So I'm gonna go over that one more time just as a recap. You've got card bases in whatever size. It's just a half sheet of cardstock, either in A4 or 8.5 by 11. You've got your map to cut your designer series paper. A full package will give you 4 different kits, or you can make 80 cards. So if you want to make the 20, then just pick three of the patterns that you like and use that, and just cut 3 sheets with this map. Then you've got your PDF, so you can choose your greetings and just cut those out with your scissors or your trimmer. And you can adhere those on your card. And then you've got some accent pieces. Now, these ones are part of the kit that we included for employees, but this could be any kind of washi, any kind of rhinestone, any kind of twine, any kind of ribbon, any kind of clip, whatever accessories you want to use, that's the 4th step. Okay, so just really simple 4-step cards. Okay. Okay, what questions have we had? Where can you find the instruction PDF? I will post it in the copy of this live after I'm done so that you have the link there. It's also on the post I did last Tuesday as well, so that you can download this for yourself. You can have the map for yourself. Any other questions coming through? Just a 4-step card, really quick and simple and easy. And yes, we made 500-ish of these kits, and I will say that we had the paper cut somewhere else. Most of it anyway. Some of them we cut by hand to send to Europe so that they had them, and South Pacific had them in time. So it won't take you very long to cut all of that designer series paper, and you'll have enough to make 20 cards if you just use 3 sheets. Okay, so really to make the 20 cards, I'll write it right here. 20 cards, 3 sheets of this, okay? And then you'll have what you need. Okay, this live will also be available on my Facebook page. So you can go back and watch it and keep track of it. Let's see. I'm gonna flip this around. Okay. You can share the PDF, the map with your customers. It's on my Facebook page. Invite everyone, you guys. This day of service activity is for everyone. It's for demonstrators, it's for customers, it's for family members, it's for everyone. Everyone can join. I'll be live this Thursday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time with my family, because we're going to do this as a family as well. And we're going to make cards. So if you don't have this designer series paper, no problem. Any paper that you have will work. If you have cardstock, if you have any kind of paper, you're set. Just download the Share Sunshine PDF at covid19.stampinup.com so that you have those COVID greetings that you can cut out and use it on your cards. So they're, again, super simple. We wanted to keep this easy so that everyone could make the cards. They're just 4 steps: card base, designer series paper, the sentiment or the greeting, which is the Share Sunshine PDF, and then accessories if you choose, okay? So you just need some simple supplies. A lot of them you probably already have at home. Even if you're not an avid Stampin' Up! Customer, you probably have a lot of these things at home, okay? All right, I think that we have, let me see if I've gotten any other questions. Oh, okay, so I had a question about why am I doing this craft party? Okay, let me explain our day of service to you. So we have a Making a Difference program, and our day of service is one part of that. My arm. Okay, let me do this. Our day of service is one part of that, and because we can't all be together as Stampin' Up! Employees, we decided to have a virtual party instead. So our focus this week and this Thursday is to make and send cards, right? To brighten someone's day, to share a little bit of sunshine. So feel free to join us and be part of that craft party. And we can send hundreds of cards to brighten someone's day. Let's see. Alexis is watching this. Okay, time for the craft party, 2 p.m. Mountain Time. So this same time in 2 days. So 48 hours and counting down. It'll be really fun. I'll be filming from my house. So my kids will be helping me. Okay, so we might have to do, if you just Google it, like 2 p.m. Utah time is what time my time. Does that make sense? So you can say if it's 2 p.m. in Utah, then what time is it wherever you are? And that will help, okay? If you miss it for some reason, then you can rewatch it. I will leave it on my Facebook page. The goal is to just stamp together. Well, now we're not even stamping. We're just putting things together. We're going to make cards and we're going to send cards to bring a smile to people's faces. So it's going to be awesome. Hi, Stella. I'm so excited, you guys. It's going to be so fun. And there's going to be so many people on. We're going to have employees, customers, family, friends. Everyone is invited. So please share and pass along the word. And if they miss it live, that's okay. You can watch the replay and learn how to make the cards all together. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that with my kids. I don't know if each of them will just get like a few cards to make on their own, and so they can share with you the cards they chose. That's probably what we're going to do. I don't know. I haven't decided. So we're going to make ours as a family. So feel free to invite your kids, your family members, your friends, virtually, however you choose to be part of this. You're all welcome to join. And then don't forget, at the end, I'll remind you on Thursday as well to write in your cards and send them. They can't make someone smile if they sit on your table. So, all right. I love that you guys are all sharing times with each other. That's great. Okay. I think that's it. Have I missed anything else? I think that's it. So get excited, 48 hours, well, less than 48 hours now, and we will go from there. I am not sure if we're going to track how many people are participating. I'll be able to see how many people are viewing it, but if you use the hashtag Share Sunshine or SU Difference Maker, like Stampin' Up! Difference Maker, then you can also hashtag the number of cards you made or the number of cards you sent. And that way we can kind of follow and see how many cards, but we're not making this official. It would be awesome. We know we're going to send hundreds of cards and make hundreds of cards. And that's enough. I think it's enough to know that we are going to share sunshine with hundreds, if not thousands, hundreds of thousands even, that many people, which is going to be amazing. So thank you all so much for being part of this. Get excited, and we'll see you back here on my Facebook page, my CEO Facebook page, at 2 p.m. Mountain Time on Thursday. All right? All right. We'll see you then. Bye, everybody.